My name is Candace Gorham, and I'm the author of The Ebony Exodus Project, Why Some Black Women Are Walking Out on Religion and Others Should Too. I'm an atheist and I'm openly secular. I was an ordained minister and evangelist for a number of years, speaking in tongues, casting out demons, yes, all of that. One of the earliest things that I started looking at was hell, because that was, that was one of my biggest fears, and it was like, if I'm going to become more liberal in my beliefs or whatever, I know I got to resolve my issues with hell. And for a long time, even once I started to, accept that I was on the atheist agnostic scale, there was still, moments of like, what if this is real? So even after I knew I was letting it all go, there was still that one aspect that was still very gripping to me. And oh my God, yes, letting go, being able to fully release that is just like, I don't know, it's just like taking off something really heavy that's just been weighing on your back and shoulder. I just literally feel lighter. The use of the term atheist is very new within the past, 6 or 8 months for me, and this is even with a book published and, doing interviews and things. So a lot of my family are really just now hearing me use that word, like I said, within the past 6 to 8 months. It was a scary word for me, and I was really worried about people losing the friends and family. One cousin who I've always felt like was one of my closest cousins, I don't know, I just always felt like a certain affinity for him. I remember he sort of came up to me and he was just kind of like, I saw what you've been posting on Facebook, and then kind of gave me a look and was like, you better watch yourself. And I remember that hurt me so deeply. And I went in some of my private groups on Facebook. I didn't really talk about it on my page because he was on, he's a friend. And so I talked about it a little bit and cried about it a little bit. And then like a few days later, suddenly he came back and he was liking all of these different things that I was posting. He was liking, links to articles that I had been a part of, or liking links to podcasts. And, he joined my Ebony Exodus Facebook page. And I just remember this sense of like, oh my God, he doesn't hate me. They've known me all these years, and they've known that I'm not a horrible person all these years. And they've known that, I'm smart and intelligent and I'm a good mother. And, they know all of these things about me. And so when I finally, say to them, yeah, I don't believe in this anymore, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, so I think that as people realize that they know good people who have been great pillars of their society and their family, and that they're, and that there's just this one detail that they disagree with you on, the world doesn't fall apart, the world doesn't crumble. And I think that's important for our immediate friends and family and the people that we know really well, especially because they're the ones who already know the core of who we are as people anyway. It's just been a relief. It's a relief for me to know that I can be me, and that they still accept all of these other parts of me without, and that this one thing doesn't require them to throw me away, basically.